Cloudy World. And hey man, this is I studied the last 4 decades, so you don't have to. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 10K for the end of the month. Let's get it.
4 decades of pop culture and entertainment, and I have a theory. What if the best pop culture years all ended in 2016, 2006, 1996?
They definitely ain't, but in 2016 was that one though. Folks don't understand 2016 was just exceptional, bro. Everything about it, music, sports, entertainment, dominance. It was just a full buildup of so much at the same time, from underground music, the rappers, the industry, to sports teams, bro. To then you seeing the Golden State Warriors and the big dog, LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers, bro, on every single level, from the culture, from the regular stuff. That was when them big Gundam style type of songs and all that stuff was going stupid. Like, bro, planking was still a thing, bro. Like, it was just a full movement, bro.
Think about it. Every decade, almost on cue, a flood of genre-defining films, era-shaping albums, and iconic TV moments rewrite the rules. So, let's test the pattern, explore these moments that made history, and predict what's next. Because if the cycle holds, 2026 is going to be our best year yet. But for now, let's head back to 1996.
And I'm not gonna even lie, it does feel like that's happening, and it's really I hate trying to speak things, you know, too much on things like that, because I'm a big believer in speaking positive and negative into existence. But what I noticed about 2016, all these type of things is that this year right now, 2026, bro, it feels like that's gonna be this year. Maybe it's just for how I've been feeling, or I don't know. Let me know if y'all been feeling the same way. But I've been personally feeling as if this next year, right now in real time, is gonna be very impactful, inspiring, a lot of movement, a lot of motion. So I'm on the same page. Like, this is a crazy, unique time to just go and just go get it, bro. Just literally just go jump and just go get it.
To find out what made it golden. First, the big screen.
You don't stop and look around once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
You could miss it.
Rule number 1, make the audience want the life. Ferris Bueller turned skipping school into philosophy. It's funny, but it's also the blueprint for an entire era of teen
It's
wish
freedom,
fulfillment.
literally just
Ferris
freedom.
breaks the fourth wall like it's no.
That's crazy that came out in 1980, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Shawty might have you know what I'm saying, a real theory cooking up right now, because I'm seeing it. I see the vision. I'm not gonna lie.
Big deal. And suddenly every teen comedy wants a direct line to you.
Bro, who remembers Malcolm in the Middle, bro? I know I can't be the only one that used to watch that show like religiously, bro. Malcolm, dog. Reese, dog. Dewey, dog.
Confident, and it's personal. Now, spectacle with identity. Top Gun fuses aerial action with a music video. From Ray-Bans to bomber jackets.
I never even
cinema
seen the movie,
becomes
bro.
brand.
I just seen that boy Archer make fun of it so much that I know the meme of the thing, bro.
Culture. And brand culture becomes lifestyle. Aliens deepens the franchise with character-driven terror, while Blue Velvet rips open the American dream and whispers, "Don't trust the suburbs." Range matters. You can go glossy or go art house as long as you go specific. Highlander.
Yeah, they were
was
big on that.
British
And like that
production
era,
to
bro,
full-
was so big on doing like unique, specific things. Like now, it feels like everyone's trying to just get as many fans as they can, so they try to keep it very vague, very general. And I feel like that was never gonna work. I feel like Kanye is so impactful for what he does because of that. Never prescribing to trying to be relatable to everyone, because by him going out of his way to not be relatable, he found enough of a foundation to be himself 20% of the time. So it's just like a really unique thing with stuff like that, because I always say relatability is for losers, bro. Be yourself and be yourself with the full passion, because that's all you can do at the end of the day.
mythology that still inspires. Meanwhile, Crocodile Dundee turns Australia into a global mood, laid back, witty, and marketable. By the end of '86, studios understood. A hit sells a feeling first. The plot is the delivery, and identity is the product.
Yes,
Music,
right.
hooks, videos, and the birth of
MTV,
modern pop
dog.
culture.
This was a
Janet
time
Jackson
for, I ain't gonna lie,
is a
this
perfect
MTV
example.
era
Choreography
was
that moves the
huge.
culture.
But what about 1996 though? Let me see what they talking about.
96 learns that story is timeless. Meta before
And
meta
I
was
may
mainstream.
working.
He knows the tropes, so he breaks them, and the audience eats it up. Disaster movies, spy thrillers, and prestige drama.
This was the era of the real blockbuster action movies. Like this they did huge action movies back in this day. Like people still feel like action movies get love today, which is true. I just saw an amazing movie by just saw an amazing action movie, Tenet. Super really cool, really unique time travel aspect. I love that movie, really raw. And I was like, bro, this is like the last movie I've seen that got that huge, big blockbuster treatment for an action movie, not just, you know, CGI and this or that, but like it felt like a real experience. How often are those gonna happen anymore, bro? I just saw a recent post where they were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio saying that basically movie theaters are gonna turn into jazz clubs, and you already know for our era, jazz clubs are like they're dead, they're done. So like them saying that unique experience is gonna become like a slowly dying art path, and I disagree, bro. When I see artists and like entertainers, like when I see Magruder, or hopefully I said his name right, the dude that made that new Sinners movie. I see people like Michael B. Jordan. I see actors like that Caleb McLaughlin, I believe that's his name, from the Black Kid from Stranger Things. Same age as me. Like, bro, stuff like that is not only motivational, bro. It makes you realize, like, bro, there's a whole generation in real time. Just because you only see one or two or three of them, there's hundreds of them all trying to push their vision or their focus forward. So yeah, you know, don't give up just because you feel like you ain't seeing some impact or some interest in ingenuity or something like that. Like, it's a lot of people trying to cook up right now. Give them time to, you know, flourish.
Exist. Same year, same box office. 1996 says you can have your popcorn and your Oscars. The Coens go cold and dark in Fargo. Lars von Trier shocks audiences with raw emotion in Breaking the Waves. Almost emotion as rebellion. So if you had to choose
emotion as rebellion, that could be a good idea of what that 1996 time is. But what about 06? What are they talking about with 2006?
Prime, indie heartbreak, musical comeback. Streaming didn't exist, but this was the prototype. A Disney Channel movie that behaves like a...
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. High School Musical, that might be the modern day Othello. Like, folks don't wanna... People say Romeo and Juliet, that's too basic, bro. I feel like that, like, what those films represented for a whole era, it's work of art-esque. It's, like, unique. Like, Othello, to me, is a little bit more... It's a better one than Romeo and Juliet is to me. So I felt like this whole High School Musical vibe, bro, that this is modern day Othello, bro, because what it's inspired and what it's shown people is like the pinnacle of like what it's soapy, it's corny, it's teen spirit injected in your veins, bro, and it's loved for being exactly what it wants to be, and I respect that. Like, bro, High School Musical 2, certified hood classic, bro, on everything, man. What that boy said, bet on it, man. What, bro? Come on now, bro. That's crazy. 22, bro. They making songs like that in the trenches. What? Nah.
On gets an emotional reboot. Cool can also cry.
I gotta watch Casino, bro. I gotta watch. Oh wait, so unpopular opinion. I'm super ignorant, uneducated on a lot of spy films, bro, and I love that thriller type of vibe, bro. I want to rewatch a lot of these spy films because I didn't watch a lot of them. You know, my biggest like jump into that was John Wick type of stuff. So I want to do a big watch back of a lot of that stuff. It's just I don't see a lot of movies where they got like black spy dudes like that. So I'll be wanting to find some of those because it'd be cool. I'm like Idris Elba is like a James Bond or something. That'd be raw to me. But that's just me. I gotta give if y'all know any like spy movies and thrillers like that, please put me on because I want to learn more. I love vibing, like I love film, I love watching cinema, bro. I feel like it's the future, man, for sure.
And South Korea are redefining storytelling. Pan's Labyrinth weaves fantasy and fascism. Was 2006 the last great year of the movie theater? Or the first year cinema learned to compete with the internet? Every film's marketing plan includes one new frontier.
I think it definitely, like she's making some great, it definitely had to compete with the internet because it's trying to give you a higher quality substance, but it's in the same fast-paced modern world. It's not that there's never going to be anything for that. High fashion, high dining, things like that are always going to be around, but you then have to almost either make them more selective, and a theater can't become more selective because it was made to be community wave. So you're almost battling what it represents for that content creation and, you know, that type of creative spirit in general, bro. This girl is so smart, dog. She got a lot of good perspectives. She making me think a lot right now because you don't really think about stuff like that, bro. Like when you as a content creator make our content. We don't think about it being in the big screen, but when those videos get hundreds of thousands or millions of views, things like that, what's the difference? There's movies that have come out globally that haven't even touched 5 million people actually seeing them. How is that any different from a music video or a documentary or, you know, just some piece of content that does 6, 7, 8 million? Is there going to be a difference? Is it that, like, that wanting to separate it mental stopping us from creating better? I don't know, bro. There's a lot of good perspectives, a lot of cool things to think about. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, bro. Great video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we gone.